is Thursday, September 16th, 2010, and I want to call this special meeting of the Norfolk City Council to order. I will tell you it's an open meeting. Posted in the corner over here is the actual Open Meeting Act that's made accessible for anyone for public reading there. I'm going to ask you to stand with us for a moment of silence and a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Continue with roll call.
Coy.
Here.
Lange.
Here.
Van Dyke.
Here.
Reed.
Here.
Murin.
Here.
Brenneman.
Here.
Faust.
Here.
Saunders.
Here.
Okay, under action tonight, I would ask for approval. Is there a consent agenda?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Approval of the consent agenda as was provided you.
I'll make the motion, Your Honor.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the consent agenda as was provided. If you will please vote.
All councilpersons voting in the affirmative.
Okay, and next under the regular agenda tonight is consideration for the termination of Al Roeder as City Administrator of the City of Norfolk and termination of the December 1st, 2008 employment agreement between the city.
Your Honor, I would move the regular agenda as printed.
I'm sorry.
Well, second.
Motion and a second. Please vote.
All councilpersons voting in the affirmative.
Okay. So where are we at this point? I'm ready to call item 7 for the consideration. Okay, but I'm going to need a motion to go into closed session, right?
You're going to entertain a motion.
Okay.
Someone just sits.
All right.
So we'll start right here.
All right. So I'm going to entertain a motion to go into closed session to discuss the agenda item of the consideration of the termination of Al Roeder as the City Administrator of the City of Norfolk and the termination of the December 1st, 2008 employment agreement between the city and Al Roeder for the purpose of preventing needless injury to the reputation of an individual, and the individual has not requested a public hearing. It is my understanding that Mr. Roeder and his legal, and as well as myself and my legal, will be included in that public session.
I want to ask something before you vote.
Okay?
Or before you entertain a motion. If I can just stop. I was late and I apologize. Did we address the motion or the objection to the topic?
No, we have not. And on behalf of Mr. Roeder, we would waive our objection to the notice to this special meeting.
All right.
Okay, so now, I apologize for that. That's my fault. So we're back here where you are entertaining a motion to go into the closed session.
Okay. All right. So I'm asking for the motion to go into closed session.
Your Honor, I would move we go into closed session for the purpose just stated.
I'll second that.
All right. Motion and a second.
Is there any discussion? I'm going to explain why I'm going to vote against this for the sole reason that this is already in the public. If this was a personnel matter, it should have been in an executive session without the employee's name mentioned, so it is confidential. It shouldn't be on the front page of the Norfolk Daily News. That's why I'm voting against it, because if this is truly a confidential situation, as you state, we shouldn't know who we're talking about when we go into executive session. And I would afford that to any other employee of the City of Norfolk. So that's why I would be voting against this.
All right. You
can vote.
Okay. All right. I would, at this point, I'm asking that we vote. I mean, we have a motion and a second, and if you will please vote that we go into closed session.
Voting in favor of the motion, councilpersons Lange, Van Dyke, Murin, Brenneman, Faust, Saunders. Voting against the motion, councilpersons Coy and Reeder. Motion carries.
Okay. All right. So at this point, we will go into closed session where are we? For the purpose of preventing needless injury to the reputation of the individual, and the individual has not requested a public hearing. So at this point, we will return to the other room.